This conference will now be recorded.
Good evening, everyone. So, last class we have discussed about the financial functions. So, I hope you would have tried to make the entries. Just like I think you would have tried to solve at least few problems. Okay. So now today we are going to start with a function which is going to be the conditional. So here already we have seen few functions which is like count, sum, average, maximum, minimum. These things we have already seen, right? So now among this, additionally we are going to see few more functions. Few more functions. Now this is my data where I have a sales report. The sales has happened for the brand Samsung and Apple. Okay, Samsung and Apple. So these are the mobile phones which has been sold for Samsung and the Apple. So we have our models here and which are the warehouses, locations where the sales has happened. I have those report also. Now what I want to know is how many total number of sales has happened. How many total number of sales has happened, that I have to know. Number of sales, for that which we will use count. So I think I have already taught you this, so you can try this and give me the answer. You need to count all these things and tell me what is the answer. You have to use a count function. Give me the answer after doing this. Okay, now see here we have to use count function. Count, open a bracket. Count, open a bracket. Select this list of range, close the bracket, press enter. So you have to get this. So I have 15 places where the values is used. So I've already taught you why this count has been used. So 15 places where I have a values. Now, what is this 15 cells which I'm having a values? I need to know the total amount also, the sales price. So I'll use equals to sum, open a bracket, select this range, close the bracket, press enter. So when you get this hashtags, that means the space is not sufficient. So you have to drag this to the next level. You just need to drag it with, so automatically you will get it. If you're not able to drag, then just click on this, select this column, go for this formatting. You have an option as auto fit column width. Click on this. Automatically it will select. Okay, so now I got this 15. 15 was the total number of count. This 15's total I got this. The sum of this total addition I got here. And then I need to find the average of this. Average value or sales price of this. Average sales price I want to know. So equals to average. Average. So here I have the number range. So I select this number range, close the bracket. Average equals to average, open a bracket, select the range, close the bracket, press enter. Okay, you'll get like this. Now Among this, what is the least price, very, very least price that I want to know? For that, you will go for minimum equals to min, open a bracket, select the range and close the bracket, and minimum value you will get. And if I want to know the highest value, I'll try with the max function, which will display the highest score what I have. I'll close the bracket and press enter. So are you all getting the same answer?
Yes,
Are
ma'am.
everyone getting the same
Yes,
answer?
ma'am.
Very good. Now see, the second thing, till here I hope you have no problem. But from here, I've already taught you with, we have done separately, count separately we have done, if separately we have done, sum separately, and this we have done using separate link. But now this time what I want to do here is, I want to use it together. How? See here, I have a list here, list of sales what is happening I'm given here, but what I want to know is, okay, better I look a notepad. Now here I have an option count if. So normally when did I count this, I got the total here, right? Total number of cells has been given, but this time I'm going to use count if. The two functions where I have something called here as count. Count will be used for counting the number of values. Now counting the number of cells, right? Number of cells which has a value. Whereas if is used for conditional. Some condition will be there. On this condition, I need some output. So condition based output it has to give me. So this two I'm going to use here. Instead of count and if, together we have one function which is called as count if. Okay. So see here, equals to count, count if, count if. Okay. Count if. Then I have two options, range and criteria. Okay. So I have a function which is count if. So this displays me as range, comma. So I'm writing bit far here. Criteria. Criteria. This is the condition. Now what I have to do here when I use this, so range is which I need to count. What is the condition? Range means here, okay, which list has to be selected. Which range of list has to be selected. Okay, so I have I'm going to select some list. Fine. Now what is my condition? Range is this one. So I'll give here as range based on which I'm going to apply. Now what is my condition? So we have to plan the condition also. So condition is on based on what I need to find. So now what I will take here as we will take some example saying that I need the Samsung count, that is number of places where I have a Samsung. Okay, Samsung's sales price I have, what I have, sales price I have. So this we have to see. So coming to this problem, count if, open a bracket, range. So I will select this range. This is my range, comma. Now, what is my condition? My condition is Samsung. I want to know only the Samsung. Close the bracket. But I won't get this answer. See, it is 0. Because I'm counting the sales price, which is wrong. What I need the number of places, number of Samsung phones, right? Number of Samsung phones, I need it as an output. So what I will do, equals to count if, open a bracket, range from this list of brand, comma, what I need a Samsung. You can select Samsung wherever you want to select. You can select, it is not that you have to select in the first place, second place, like that, nothing. Wherever you find the word Samsung, you can click on that, then close the bracket, press enter. So I have 6. If you want to cross check, you can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. I have 6 times this count. Understood this? Anybody has
Ma'am,
a
could you
doubt?
please
Ma'am, could you show it again?
Okay, equals to count if. Count if. Okay, now in this, what I want to count number of Samsung phones. So where is Samsung phones? In the brand list. So select the list of brands, give a comma, range is the list here. Range means the list here, the list of brands. In this, what I'm looking for, after giving a comma, I'm looking for a Samsung. Select a Samsung, close the bracket, press enter. It will display you the values, the number of Samsungs, what it is available. So I have a 6 places where the word Samsung appears. Are you all getting the same answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. Now I came to know this count if. Fine. Now what I'm going to do is next one. My third one is, so here I'm going to use sum if. Sum if. For this I'm going to use, so yes, criteria, range and criteria is fine. The third option you will get as sum range. Sum range. What is the sum range is used for? So the sum means what? So I need the total of selling price, which is only Samsung phones. Only the Samsung phones total I want, because I'm applying the condition here. I'll select the list of range where I have a brands. In that I'll select here as a Samsung. Yes. Now I want the total of Samsung only, right? Say now the same example we are using here also. Example, I want to know the Samsung phones total sales price. So it has to see what, from the number of Samsung phones, it has to give me the total. This is what is my condition. Samsung's total price. Only Samsung's I want. Selling price. For this, we are going to use a function, which is sum if. Okay. So sum if, we have 3 conditions here. Range, criteria, and sum range. We will go here. Try this. Equals to sum if, open a bracket. Now same thing, range is my same list of brands. From this list of brands, comma, what is my criteria? Samsung, comma. From this list of brands, I need the Samsung's what? Total. Total is what? Sales price. So that is your sales price. Select the range of your sales price. Close the bracket and press enter. Press enter. you will get the answer. Are you all getting the same answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Third, yeah, very good. Thank you. Now we will do the third one. So third one is nothing but it is replacing the sum into average. I want the average value of Samsung. Instead of sum range, it is going to be your average range. So not the total, I want the average value. So 6 Samsung phones I'm having. So in the 6 phones, total is 5,400. What will be the average cost? This I want to know. For that, same condition, range, criteria, and instead of sum range, it is going to be your average range. So we will try this. Equals to, so I have to get the answer like this, 5,400 divided by 6. So this is my average cost. So same answer whether I'll get, we will see. Equals to average if open a bracket. See the method what I use is I'm typing only this 3-4 letters, then I'll go for average if and I'll press a tab. Automatically the formula and the bracket will get opened. Now after this is I'm selecting this list of range, comma, my criteria is Samsung, comma, my average range is based on the sales price. I'll select the list of range average, close the bracket and then press enter. Okay, so I'm selecting list of brand, comma, then in this list of brand I'm looking for Samsung, comma, then I need the average cost of sales price. I'll select the average cost of sales price, close the bracket and then press enter. So see, I'm getting the same answer. Are you all getting this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Very good. So now we will go for the next one. Okay, count ifs, average ifs, sum ifs. But this is, see, previously I had only one condition, only Samsung. But this is going to be a different one. Instead of count if, I'm going to use count ifs. This I'm going to use instead of count if, I'm going to use count ifs. So here condition based output yes, but it is going to be a multiple condition. Multiple condition. Okay. So here there will be again changes. So I'll give you an example here saying that I have a list of Samsung phone number of counts. This was a count option. But I have condition here. Example, let me give you. I have a first condition. My first condition is I need the Samsung phone. Okay. Second condition here is in the list of condition Samsung, I have something different. I have a model. So what I will do for Samsung, I want the total of Galaxy. Galaxy S8, second condition. Then I have the third condition. Third condition saying that I need this particularly only from USA location. So I have three conditions. So it can be two condition, it can be three condition, it can be four condition, it can be 10 condition also. So when you have a multiple conditions, then you are going to use count ifs. Okay. Now what I want to count, I want the Samsung Galaxy S8 which is available in USA. So we have a three condition. My first condition, I need a Samsung. but Galaxy S8 which is available in USA location. This is what my condition is. So we will use count ifs. Count ifs. When you open a bracket, so it will show you range 1, criteria range 1 here equals to count ifs. Count ifs. So it is criteria range 1 in this comma range, sorry, criteria. This is my first requirement. So it continues in the same way, criteria range 2, criteria range 3, like this. The same thing it is going to continue. I'll paste here. I'll paste one more. Okay, criteria range 2. This is criteria 1. And this is criteria range 2. This is going to be 3. And in this, it is going to be a same way. It keeps continuing for 4, 5, 6 like this. So close the bracket. This is how your condition is going to look. Criteria range 1. In that, what is your criteria? In my first list, criteria, what it is. So let me split this. This is how your function will look. But still, I just want to split and show you. So I'll just make this enter. Come down here and I'll show you separately. So for this criteria range 1, okay, we have what? Samsung. Where is the Samsung is available? In the list of brands. Okay. So I have a second condition. What I need? I need the Galaxy S8. Where is this available? It is available in the list of models. Okay. What is my third condition? I need USA. Where is this available? It is available in the list of location. Okay, we have 3 conditions. So these 3 conditions we are going to use. Okay, we are going to use now. Let's try this. The first condition is Samsung. First condition is Samsung. So count if, open a bracket, count ifs. Let's do now. Equals to count ifs. It is not if, it is ifs. Count ifs. My criteria range, my first condition is from the list of brands. From the list of brands. Select the list of brand, select the range of brand, give a comma. In this, what is my criteria? First criteria, I need Samsung, comma. What is my second condition? From the list of models, comma. From the list of models, comma. That is range you have to select. In this, what I want? I need Galaxy S8. Select Galaxy S8 wherever you find. Then give a comma. Now, what is my third condition? From the list of location. From the list of location, comma. What I need particularly from USA. I'm selecting USA. You can select anywhere USA. So 3 condition is over. If you have the 4th condition, you can apply it. If not, close the bracket, press enter. I have a 2 places. I have it in 2 places. Here I have, and then so this is showing me the 2 count. Are you all getting the same answer?
Ma'am, but in the Excel there are 3 Galaxy S8. Oh, okay, yes, ma'am. Got it. Oh, ma'am. There are only
To
2.
the location also, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. It's Singapore. Got it, ma'am.
Okay, it is Singapore. Okay, now we will do the same thing with sum ifs. Instead of count if, we are going to use sum ifs. Okay, I'm going to take the same example. But here what we are doing, sum ifs. So sum ifs means this three condition which I was having a 2. The count ifs was, my output was 2. This 2 counts what I'm having, that I need the total of these two phones. That is where I have this three condition where it is matching, that total I wanted. Okay, same thing here. Instead of count ifs, it is going to be a sum ifs. Sum ifs. Before the criteria range, you have one more option which is sum range. Remaining all is same thing. Okay, remaining all criteria range, everything, it is going to be the same thing. Now sum range, you have to select list of sales price. Okay, we have a condition like this. First sum range, so which is your list of sales price. My first condition is Samsung from the list of brands. My second condition is Galaxy S8 from the list of models. My third condition is USA from the list of locations. Those three condition where it is matching, that total I wanted, that total I wanted. So it is, where it is total, I can find the total in the list of sales price. Now let's try this. Okay, we will go here, equals to sum ifs. Sum ifs, open a bracket. Now sum range, it says me as sum range. So my sum range is the list of total where I have to do. Select this, and after this give a comma. Okay, after this give a comma. Then so I think Sanjana is having some problem. Can someone say her to clear her history and join once again? Okay, we will do this, then I will inform her. Okay, so sum if, from the list of, I need the total, so I'm selecting this range, comma. Now we will go for the criteria range one. My first criteria is from this list of list of model, comma. I need the total of Samsung. Okay, we'll select in different place, comma. Now my second condition is from the list of model, comma. I need Galaxy S8, comma. Now my third condition is from the list of model, comma. I need what which is available in USA. Close the bracket. This is what I have done. Now press enter. Those two total you have to get it as 1600. 1600. Getting this answer? Okay. Excuse me.
Ma'am, can you show it again?
Okay, sure, ma'am. Now see here, we'll go for the next option. Okay, you want me to show once again. Equals to sum ifs. Sum ifs, open the bracket. Now sum range. Sum means what? Total. Total where I can do when I have the values. So from this list of sums, comma, list of sums, comma, okay. Then my first condition, criteria range, from this list of brands, comma, what I need a Samsung, comma, from the list of models, comma, what I need a Galaxy S8, select that, give a comma. Then from this list of locations, what I need a USA. So give a comma and then select this USA, close the bracket, press enter. Now, can you try with this average if? Check this average ifs and say me the answer. It is the same thing how you have done the sum ifs. Same thing you
Ma'am,
will be having.
I've got 800.
800.
Very good, very good. Right answer. It is the right answer. So instead of sum ifs, you will be having a average if. Okay. Now I'll give you one more task. So now I'm giving you the second example condition. Second example condition. Try to do this. So instead of Samsung, we will try with iPhone, Apple, Apple. So in this, what I can give. Okay. I'll give you instead of Galaxy S8, iPhone SX, but same condition, USA. Or you do it in USA. This is a condition. Try to do on the other side. Try to do here. I'll give you 5 minutes. You can finish all these things and give me the answer.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, can you show the conditions for the iPhone again?
Yeah.
Like the model's name for the iPhone.
Yes, iPhone XS. This is the model.
Okay, ma'am.
This is the brand. This is the location. Excuse me.
Ma'am, I got the answer.
Done, ma'am.
Ma'am, I got count as 2,
Okay, correct.
sum if as 2800,
Some ifs as 2800. Correct. Yes,
and average as 1400.
correct. Correct, ma. So this you can
Ma'am,
try.
ma'am,
Okay,
could you
second
show
one you
the
can try later. What you want me to show, ma?
sum if function, ma'am?
Some if or some ifs?
Sum if, ma'am.
Some if. Okay. Now look here. For which one, iPhone you want, or okay, I'll try with the iPhone itself. Equals
Yes,
to
ma'am.
sum if. Sum if, open a bracket, range. So I am selecting this range, comma. In this range, what I want? Apple,
Yes,
apple,
ma'am.
comma. So that's all. So then after this, I want what? Total. Total I will do, close the bracket, enter. Okay, count equals to count if. So select the range, comma. In this I'm looking for apple, close the bracket, enter. You'll get this answer. Average equals to average if. So in this, from this list of range, I'm looking for apple, which I need the average price. So I'll select this list of sums. Then this is your average price. Count ifs, count ifs equals to count ifs. So the criteria ranges from this list of models, comma, I need Apple, comma, from the list of models, I need iPhone XS. This is what I've given, right? Okay. So comma, then from this list of models, I need it from USA. Close the bracket, count as 2. Now, sum ifs. Sum ifs. So sum range is my sales price, comma, my criteria range, my first condition is from the list of models. I'm looking for apples, first condition. My second condition is from the list of models. I need iPhone SS, comma. Then from third condition from the list of location, I need USA. Close the bracket, enter. You'll get a total year. So same thing, what I'll do is, I'll copy this, paste it over here. So you'll get a average. So instead of sum ifs, I'm going to use average if. Average ifs. Your total answer. This is how you will get. Okay. So this problem you
Thank you,
can
ma'am.
try on your own. Okay, so we will go for the next problem. Database.
Ma'am, what
Ma'am,
about
what about
max if and
maxes and minis?
That is not required, ma'am, because everywhere the price is same, common. There is no changes in the price. Look here, when I go here, so in USA also 800. Okay, Galaxy S8. So Galaxy S8 in Singapore also 800. That means everywhere minimum value is 800 only, maximum value also 800 only you will get. If in case if I change the value here, instead of 800 I'll change 700, and here I will change it as 600, and here I will change it as 400. Then I can have the minimum and the maximum count, so it will give me minimum value and maximum value, but the condition will be the same thing how you have done for sum ifs and average if. Instead of sum ifs you will be using minimum if and maximum if. Since I have everywhere the same price, I'm not doing this minimum and maximum. Understood?
okay, ma'am. For second question, we have to try no, ma'am. Max and if.
That is, if you wish, if you want to try that, you try. But I want you to try all these things so that you will be very clear about this. So here you have an option, region wise, customer wise, and item wise. Three condition you can use, and try to do what is the total cost. You will come to know. It is your wish. How much, how whatever the condition you want to apply, you apply it. Okay, now we will go for the database. See, here also it is a condition, here also it is a condition. So sum ifs, average ifs is also a condition. Even here, which we are going to do is also a condition. So in this D product is also not required. I'll delete this. Okay. Now what I have here is I have a condition saying that there is a project which has happened in the year 2020. Now, in this all the project, I want to know what is the total cost that is spent less than 500, less than 700, more than 400. So this is the condition. Usually, when we did the sum if, average if and all, we just selected a condition directly where we didn't had something additional condition saying that less than, greater than, like that. Okay, so this is my actual database where I have a information. This is my condition you have to type separately. What I need the project where you have a excel. I need the project, from this list of project I need excel, and I need the total cost. I know I want it. From this list of cost, I want less than 500. In a previous problem, we just directly selected and made a total. We directly selected and we had a count. But this time, we also need a total. Also need a count. But additionally, one more thing I have, that is greater than, lesser than, equals to. Like this, we have a condition. For that, we are going to use a function dsum, dcount, dminimum, dmaximum. So what does this D stands for? D stands for database. D stands for database. What is my database? This table. This, not this one, not this one. Below this, from this quarter project cost, this is my data. From this data, I have a condition. Based on this condition, I want the total. So I will do for this condition. You are going to try with the rest of the condition. So this is my first condition. Okay, this is my first condition. I'll merge the cell, and let me change the color also for this. So I'll just copy this format painter. Okay, this color I've given. So the same thing, I'll just copy this and paste it over here. Paste it over here. Now I'll edit this. Instead of one, this is going to be second condition. Instead of one, this is going to be third condition. Now I'm only going to do the first condition. So paste here, second condition, third condition. Now only first condition I will do, remaining two you can try. So from this database, I want the project which is having a Excel. I want the project which is having a Excel. Total cost, total how much I have spent, this I want. Total how much I have spent, this I want. But not only the total, that total must be less than and then equals to 500. This is what is my condition. Now what we will do, we will count this equals to the sum. The sum, open a bracket. Now what I have, database. What is my database? This complete data is my database. So select the full range from the second one, that is from A2 to C18. From here A2 to C18. This range you have to select. So database has been selected, comma. What I need the total cost. I need what? Total cost. Select the field cost. Heading you have to select field cost. Give a comma. Now what is your criteria? What is criteria? Criteria is my condition. I need the project which is having a Excel cost less than or equals to 500. Less than or equals to 500. Close the bracket, press enter. So this is counting Excel which is having less than or equals to 500. 350 equals to 500. This is more than 500 not counted, and this. So that is 350 plus 500 plus 455. That is the total you are getting here. 655 is more than 500, so it has not been counted. So I
Ma'am, could
have
you
a
show
total.
it again?
Okay, equals to database. So it is the sum. The sum, open a bracket. Okay, database, look carefully. I'm selecting from the quarter till the last cell. From the quarter till the last cell of cost. Give a comma. From quarter, you have to select till 100. That is your cost. Give a comma now. After giving a comma, what you're looking? You're looking for the cost. Select the field cost. Heading. Okay, cost, and then give a comma. After giving a comma, your condition, criteria. Criteria. My criteria is you have to select this project, Excel, cost, and this one. The condition one, what I've typed, I'm not selecting this. From the project less than or equals to 500, this you have to select. Close the bracket, press enter. I'll give it as this. This you have not supposed to select. You have to only select this range, only this one. You have to select from the quarter period till your database. Field you have to select only the cost. Okay, condition you have to select only this much. Project, cost, and Excel. Are you all getting these answers?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now try with the same thing, decount. Condition is the same thing. How we have done the formula. So database, field, criteria is same thing. Instead of D sum, you will use D count, D minimum, D maximum.
D count is 3, ma'am.
Yes, correct. Next one. Try the other one and tell me, ma.
D minus 330.
Yes, it is also right.
D max is 500.
Correct, ma'am. Right answer. Okay. Same way, can you try this also? Second condition and third condition. Second condition and the third condition.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Do well, ma'am.
Ma'am, for condition 2, D
Tell me.
sum is 1940,
Okay.
D count is 4,
Yes.
D
Then
min is 330, D max is 655.
330. Okay. Correct.
And for
Correct, ma'am.
condition 3, D sum is 1610,
Yes.
D count is 3,
Okay.
D min is 455, and D max is
Yes.
655.
Correct, ma'am. Good. Okay. So here ends our small functions, whatever we are doing it. So now, excuse me. Now we have so many things which is very important. Lookup function. Lookup functions. V lookup, H lookup is pending. So okay, I'll share you the data. You can download it. So at least some introduction part we can cover today.
What is D product, ma'am? What do we have to do there?
D product is it will multiply all the three values, ma. So you have a three cells, right? 330, 500, 455. All three will get multiplied. It is not used here actually. It will be used in
Okay.
the places where you have some sales with the product. So I want to multiply all the products in that case. You can use that.
Okay, ma'am.
Girls, I want to ask you something. Like the conditional formatting was taught to you, right? In the conditional formatting, was the new rule was taught to you? New rule, using new rule.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Uh, New rule, how it has been taught for coloring, it has been taught, or the problems has been taught to you using the
Ma'am,
problems
only
like using formulas,
ma'am,
like
mainly
how we are
coloring.
using. Okay,
Ma'am,
for
mainly coloring,
color,
ma'am. Problems we have
okay.
not done like real problems.
The using count if, sum if, this kind of work is not done, right?
No, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Since I was not well, so I asked my friend to go handle the classes. My throat was infected, so I just want to confirm what and all has been covered. Okay, girls, you can download this. Give this for a download. I've shared you one of a file for VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP. Done? Okay, meanwhile you finish, I'll just give you some introduction about this. Okay, lookup means we are searching for some value. Okay, lookup means when you are looking for some value. Looking for some value, or you can say it as some kind of information we are looking from a large data. Okay, we have some large sources of data, 1 year data, 3 years data, something we have. From this large source of data, we need some information, output I need. For that, we call it as lookup, large source of data. When I have this large source of data, in this, I would like to get the information, what is happening in the data. So I need particular sales, or I need particular income, I need particular person, particular location, like only like what are the sales has happened from the Bangalore branch, which has happened from the Mumbai branch. So like this, I want to know only the Mumbai things and all. So in that case, I will use this lookup value. That means I have a large sources of data. So instead of me searching the information here and there, gathering that and finding the total or finding an output what I need from those information, I'll be using this lookup value, lookup function. So what is this actually lookup is? So we have two types here. You have VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP. Lookup is where VLOOKUP means where you have your source data from where you are going to find extract the information. Source data means from where you are going to extract the data. Okay, extract information. Find that some information you're going to extract. This information is in which format? Which format? Okay, so if you are given a data in a vertical format, so I'll put this below. In which format you have updated the source data where you're extracting the information, the table, for example, I can say it as table. How the table is in how it has been constructed. If you have a data in a vertical format, the table is in vertical format. So in that case, you will use VLOOKUP. What is vertical format? I have a heading like name of the students. Okay, name of the students. Then I have some, okay, name of the employee. I have a basic pay. I have their ID number. Okay, so these details I have. So this is like A, B, C, D. So my data which is having in a vertical format. I have a data in a vertical format like this. So that is VLOOKUP. Whereas if I have the same data in an this way, say example, I have a name, basic pay, and their ID number. So where name is given like this, A, B, C, like this. So we are putting our data in this order. So then when I have a data in this way, horizontally data, and when I am having a data that is my table in horizontal format, when I have a table, that means I'll be using HLOOKUP. Only it depends on the table which it is in the format, in which format you have your source data. The table which you're going to select, that table, whether it is vertically arranged or horizontally arranged, this you have to see. If it is vertically arranged, that means like this. So 1, 5, excuse me, 10, 8, 11. So A10, B10, C10, like the some data when I'm having, that means this data is in vertical format. Okay, this is data is in vertical format. At the same time, when I have a data like this, okay, when I have a data like this, that means it has been arranged in an horizontal format. So we will be using HLOOKUP. That is the only condition this one. So you understood when you have to use a vertical lookup and when you have to use a HLOOKUP. Okay. So we have a source data. This source data, the table which I have is in vertical format. Then I'll use VLOOKUP. If it is in horizontal format, I'll use HLOOKUP. That is the only thing. So you can we extract the information anywhere. You can extract the information anywhere, whether in a horizontal way, vertical way, anything, whether in whichever the format the column is in. Column or row, wherever you want, you can do. That is not a condition. Only the condition is the table what you have, right? The table what you have is in which format. Say example. So this is my actual data. This data is in what? It is put it in vertical format. So this is my VLOOKUP. This data is what? It is put in horizontal way, right? So this is my HLOOKUP. That is the only condition. If you have a data arranged in a vertical format, then VLOOKUP. If your data is arranged in an HLOOKUP, that is horizontally in a rows it has been updated, then you will be using HLOOKUP. Okay, so there are few conditions for this. Basic condition to apply a VLOOKUP. Before applying a VLOOKUP, we have certain conditions. So the condition number 1 is the data must be in table. Okay, the reason is if it is not in a table, it must be arranged in an ascending order. Ascending order, A to Z, or you can say it as 1 to 100. It must be arranged in an ascending order if it is not there in a table. Second condition is in this data where you have a source data, in your source data, there must be no merge cell. Merge cell should not be there. No merge cell. These are the two main conditions which you have to see. Okay. Third condition, you should not have a blank cell. Blank cell, or I can say it as no spelling errors. If there is a spelling errors, then another it will consider as another information. These are the main thing before you are doing a VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP. When I say that as no spelling error, so when I take anybody's name, so I'll take it as Shriya. Okay, so somewhere I'm writing here as Shriya, like this spelling. So somewhere I'll write it as like this. That means there are two different spelling. So when I look for a value, when I'm searching for this value for this particular spellings, so I'll get the output. Since I made a spelling mistake in another place, okay, so I will not get this answer. This will not be counted. Okay, it will not be considered at all. So you have to make sure there is no spelling mistake. Clear? So these are the main conditions before we apply a VLOOKUP or HLOOKUP. So I want you all to download the file and keep it ready for the next class, tomorrow's class. So we'll work on VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP. Is this clear for everyone? Does anybody has a doubt?
No, ma'am.
Okay, good. Thank you, ma. So everyone, download the file and keep it ready. We'll see you in tomorrow's class. And that's all for today. Bye
Ma'am,
bye.
can you
Take care.
scroll up?
Thank you.
You want me to scroll up? So, okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So here
Ma'am,
you
when
have
will we get the link for this?
what, ma? Talk louder, ma. I
Links
didn't
for
hear you.
today's and yesterday's class.
I didn't get you. Please repeat once again.
Link for today's and yesterday's class.
Okay. Yesterday's is not yet shared, right? Okay, I'll inform the person. He will update you. You will get it by tomorrow, within before afternoon.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah, ma'am. Bye bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Bye everyone. Take
Thank
care.
you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, bye bye.